Hey again, Peppers. Welcome back to Dr. Pepper Dreamin'. Today I'm going to be sharing with you this Dr. Pepper tray that I acquired over the weekend, and I'll also be sharing with you a Dr. Pepper token that I have from the same time frame. So I had the opportunity to attend the Dr. Pepper convention swap meet on Saturday, and held in Waco, Texas, at the Dr. Pepper Museum. And I had some high hopes that I was going to be able to find some really cool Dr. Pepper items, but I had no idea that I'd be able to find a really old item such as this. And so I'm really excited about it, to add this to my collection. And I'm going to read to you a paragraph that I feel like describes the time frame of this item, and describe to you what was going on with the Dr. Pepper company during this time, and then I'll share with you that token afterwards. So now a little bit about this tray that I've learned from other friends, because I can't find a lot of information out there. There's not a lot of information in any of the books or online about this Dr. Pepper tray, but from what friends have told me is that this Dr. Pepper tray comes in two versions. It comes in black lettering and it comes in blue lettering. And blue lettering is the more rare. And I don't know if you can tell, but I actually have the blue version of the tray. So it may look black on the camera, but it is actually the blue version of the tray. And so I was also told that there used to be a design in the square in the center of the tray, and I can't find any examples of what that design would have been. But a lot of people say that the design wasn't baked into the porcelain like the rest of the lettering is, and so therefore it eventually wore off. But anyway, so I'm going to be reading to you out of a book called Selling a Taste, Marketing Dr. Pepper in the 20th Century. And this is what the book looks like. And so it briefly describes when there were two different Dr. Pepper companies, one being in Waco and one being in Dallas. And this tray was marketed from the Dallas company. And it says, at this time, and that time I believe to be between 1890 and 1897, it says, at this time, two companies owned rights to the Dr. Pepper formula. The Artesian Manufacturing and Bottling Company of Waco, under the control of R.S. Lazenby, and the Dr. Pepper Company of Dallas with George Baker as president. The Dallas group used advertising that stated that Dr. Pepper was the ideal beverage. Their logo read, Dr. Pepper the year round, or it read Dr. Pepper Dallas, Texas the year round, and its logo would have read Dr. Pepper Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas appeared on an ornate underline or tail under the words Dr. Pepper. And so here's an example of what that would have looked like. So basically, like I was saying, this goes back to a time frame when there were two different companies. They eventually merged together, but this comes from the Dr. Pepper Dallas group, and I know that because it uses the words ideal beverage. And so the tray says drink Dr. Pepper, bracing, healthful, invigorating, ideal beverage. And now for the other item that I have, this item is a token that I have, and let me focus on that for you. And it says, let me see if I can get this focused. All right, here we go. It says, good for a drink of Dr. Pepper at any fountain dispensing same. The Dr. Pepper Company, Dallas, Texas. So again, going back to that separate company, the Dr. Pepper Company of Dallas. And then on the back, it has the same verbiage that the tray uses. It says, drink Dr. Pepper, the ideal beverage, healthful, refreshing, um, all fountains 5 cents. And then look at the ornate Victorian design of the token. So I think that these two items pair really nicely, and are great examples of a long ago time frame of the Dr. Pepper Company, very early time frame of the Dr. Pepper Company. So anyway, in closing, I want to first say to all my Dr. Pepper friends that I had the opportunity to meet over the weekend, that it was a pleasure meeting you all. Great to hang out and discuss our hobby together. And also, I would like to make a suggestion. So, I've heard that the Dr. Pepper convention is going to take place now at the museum, and I think that's great news. My suggestion is I would also like to see a swap meet done quarterly. So if you're part of the Dr. Pepper group, and you have any sway on that, just think about that idea. I think it would be a great opportunity for us collectors to sell and trade our Dr. Pepper items. Because it's been getting difficult to find items on eBay and on Facebook. So anyway, until the next video, y'all take care.